So, let's just talk about habits and how they can really impact the results that you're getting on a daily basis. What is your current mojo in the morning? Do you feel like you drag yourself out of bed, or you're jumping out with enthusiasm and excitement? And what I want to talk to you about is what things you can put in place to really make your day go the best it possibly can go, with just some small habits that you do on a daily basis to really increase that flow. So the first thing that I do in the morning is wake up to meditation. Meditation has so many different benefits, but it is designed to help you sharpen your mind. It's about training your brain to focus. And if you can train your brain to focus, when you need to get a particular piece of work done, you really can focus on it because you've trained your brain to think that way. It helps with anxiety, it helps with stress, and it helps you to release those things that just are not serving you. Meditation does take a while for you to get used to, and for me, I think I started with kind of a couple of minutes and really tried to get those thoughts out of my brain while I just focused. But what I also find really helpful is using various apps that are available and guided meditations to really help you listen to the words, which will help you focus on what's being said rather than what's going on in here. You need to really empty the brain, empty the mind, and really look at cleansing your thoughts to increase your positivity for the day going forward. After my meditation, I go on to gratitude. Now, gratitude is so important because if we can't be grateful for what we've got right now, how on earth can we expect more to come into our lives? How can we expect our lives to change when we're not grateful for what we've got today? And even if you don't feel like you have much, find the gratitude. The more you tell the universe that you love what you've got right now and you're so grateful for what you have, the more you're going to attract into your life. So just make it an absolute daily, no matter what. And what I do is bookend. So morning and evening, I'll find 5 things that I'm truly grateful for. What this also does is during the day, you'll be searching for things to be grateful for because you know you've got to write them down at the end of the day. So find those things to be grateful for and write them down every single day. You will attract more into your life by doing that. And it will help you to be happy in the now rather than trying to think, well, I'll be happy when. Be so grateful. I've heard stories of people that have found true happiness in life from being grateful for just having a pen. No home, no roof, no car, no food, no water, no bed, sleeping on the streets in rough. But he found solace in the fact that he had a pen. Because even with that pen, he could write his gratitude. And that's where it's got to start. Find that one thing that you can be grateful for. The next thing that I do is look at my affirmations. Now this is about training your brain. Make it believe like it's already happened. Now with affirmations, it's a little bit like watching a film. If you've ever watched a film and been upset about a part of the film that's made you cry, or you've been jumping out of your seat for something that's made you scared, you know deep down that's not real, but you still reacted. So if you can react to something that you know it's not real, it's a film. If you do that, then if you can train your brain, if you're watching a film and you're thinking about something and you're emotional about it, you can train your brain the same way to believe something is going to happen and is actually there in your life right now. It doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. So tell it like you've already done it. Make it believe that this is the way you are right now, and you will attract more of that into your life. Affirmations are so powerful. They're training the subconscious to believe that you are that way, and you will act accordingly. Now, if you can imagine you've had no brain, memory power, and you've been in a coma or something, you wake up and you've got no memory whatsoever. Do you think your actions would be different if you told yourself that you used to be a Marine versus someone who was a piano teacher? Or maybe with this business, if you were told you were a 12-wide national vice president versus a district manager, would you act and speak differently? Would you show up differently? Of course you would. If you believed in your heart of hearts that you'd already made it to 12-wide EMVP, even if you had no recollection, you would show up. I've done it, I've arrived, I'm amazing. So tell your brain like you've absolutely done it, and you will program your brain to believe that that is the way and that has come into your life. Affirmations that I use it is about kind of drawing those things and, you know, acting like you absolutely brought them into your life. So, you know, really focus on that. Then your vision. Working on your vision and believing visually that it's coming to your life as well. So not just saying those things like, you know, that you believe that you are an inspiring leader, that you empower others, that people say yes to you, that money comes to you effortlessly. You know, there's saying those things, and then there's looking at something that's going to inspire you to take the action to get those results. So what I do is I use an app to put together a vision video that I watch on a daily basis. It's photos and snapshots and clips of the things that I want in my life. New homes, horses, family trips, reminding me of the gratitude of the things that I do have, so pictures of my family, my husband, my kids. Trips that we're aspiring to, the AIT trip, for example, Maui. They're up there as things that I want to achieve and I'm drawing into my life. The Mercedes-Benz that I'm aiming to have, the badge, the number plate, everything that is there, that is attracting those things into my life. If you can't visually see them, it's harder for you to bring them in. So visualize them, make it happen. I only just put first class cabin on my vision board because one of my goals is for us to always travel first class, to come home for Chris to say, there's seats available in the first class cabin on our flight to Vegas, shall we check it out? I'm like, yes, it works, guys. Get it out there and bring it into your life. And also think big. If you're anything like me, you know, sometimes you think, well, you know, I only live in this right now, and actually that's all I need. Oh my gosh, guys, get rid of what's acceptable or what you think is realistic. Get rid of realism and think big. If you're thinking houses, a particular house somewhere, think houses. If you're thinking of a jet, think jets. Stick an S on it and really go massive with this vision. Really pull huge things into your life, because I know that you absolutely can. The next thing that I do is have a motivational video. So I really like to inspire myself daily with something that really kicks my butt into gear. And watching a great motivational video, only for a few minutes, 5, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, will really kind of make you, again, get in the right mindset for taking on your day and really getting the most out of it. So ensure that you're playing something short. I have played one in the training the other day, which I will share a link to that in the comments below so that you can click on it. But a motivational video, when you watch that and you feel amazing, imagine you feel like that every day, because by watching something like that, you're going to inspire yourself to take action. And all of this stuff is great, but without action, you're not going to get results. So make sure that's part of your daily mantra as well. Then exercise. Okay, so even if it's a walk, a bit of yoga, a run, a gym session, something that gets your blood pumping and gets you sweaty, this is going to really help with your endorphins and your serotonin. It's going to release into your body to give you those happy hormones. And as you all know, there's probably times when you've been to the gym, you didn't feel like going, but afterwards you felt amazing. And remember that feeling of the afterwards, because that's what you're going for. That's what you're getting. It's not about, like, it's get over those barriers before you go, because you know it's going to be awesome afterwards. And then your goals. Make sure every single day you're setting 5 goals that you need to do that day. Tick them off as you do them. Make sure you're allowing yourself to feel like you've accomplished what you wanted to do for that day. So tick them off. And the last part of the mindset stuff is all about reading and personal development, which we know in this business is so important. So reading audio, reading and listening to audios, however you learn. I do both. I read 10 pages every night of a book that I'm reading, and I also listen to an audio. And I think it's so important to study those books, guys. Don't just read them for the sake of reading them. Read them, reread them, make notes. Study them like you're studying like at university, like you're going to be set a test on them, because it's about understanding that information and then utilising it, putting it into action, much like I have with a Miracle Morning, which is where I've got the inspiration for this from. And then finally, it's all about the activity. So with this incredible mindset that you're in right now, where you've listened to the right things, you've done your affirmations, you've done your inspiration, you've done your meditation, your mind is in the perfect place to take action. Imagine the energy you're going to be able to deliver when you're in that place. The people that receive those messages, the excitement they're going to hear in you, having been motivated by your videos, your affirmations, and everything that you're drawing back into your life. If you wanted to attract a particular person, say it in your affirmations and damn well attract them, but you're not going to attract them without opening your mouth. Talk to the person sat next to you on a train. Talk to the person in the shop in front of you waiting to queue to buy something. Talk to the person who's serving you. Talk to everyone, because you just don't know where the universe is going to send them from. So communicate. That communication is going to allow you to grow your business in ways you've never even thought imaginable. If you could just speak to every single person in some way, somehow, that comes into your path, imagine what your business will look like in 30, 60, 90 days, a year, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, and get that vision on your vision board. That's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Take stock from it, put it into action, and I will speak to you all soon.